going to start off here with a clip from Archbishop Andrew Funya, the Archbishop of Bamenda. He's the president of the Cameroon Bishops' Conference. And you heard that strong rejection of the document from the bishops of Cameroon. Here's what the Archbishop, president of the Bishops' Conference, had to say.
We published a message a couple of days ago about homosexuality and the blessing of homosexual couples. And our message for this Christmas is that we should respect God's creation as He did it, and the natural law of a man and a woman bonding together for the procreation of children. And this is our wish for everybody that was to follow this law of God. And as we concluded in our letter, it is forbidden for any priest to bless two men or two women who call themselves a couple.
So that was from the head of the head of the bishops of Cameroon. Now, get this, though. This one is from Bishop Martin Mutumbuka, who's the Bishop of Karonga in Malawi. Malawi also came out rejecting the document. But this bishop, probably more than anyone else, expresses a lament for his people, the confusion that the Pope, that the Vatican has caused. We're going to play this. It's a longer clip. It's still a clip of the many things he said, but it's various clips from it. They're just so powerful that we couldn't leave this out. Listen to this.
I would like to honestly reflect on this declaration, even if by doing so, I'm reflecting publicly on a document signed by the Holy Father. Unfortunately, it is very difficult to know exactly why this document was written. It certainly cannot be said it was written for pastoral reasons, because it must have been known, and very clearly known, to its drafters that such a document would not only offend but also scandalize many Catholics in some parts of the world, because we cannot argue that for the Holy Father, offending or scandalizing the faithful is part of his pastoral care for the flock of Christ entrusted to him. Our major concern is that this document looks to us like a heresy, it reads like a heresy, and it effects heresy. The document asks us to bless two people of same sex as individuals, but not as a couple. So these two people of same sex, who the previous night slept together like a couple and present themselves to us as a couple, are blessed as individuals, but they leave our presence as a couple. They go to their home as a couple. They sleep in the same bed as a couple. But the document says that they are not blessed as a couple, although they appear to have been blessed like a couple. How could this be not changing the authentic teaching of the Church? The simple answer really is that we don't know why the Pope was allowed to sign this document. Some have said his advisors didn't want to stop him because they were afraid of him. But what would they be afraid of? What would they lose by defending the truth? Some have said they wanted to please him so that he can please them. How, I don't know. We in this diocese, and certainly in Malawi, are not going to allow the recommended blessings of same-sex union in our dioceses. It is very sad for me that for the first time in the history of the church, a document released from the Holy See, signed by the Holy Father, is rejected by his fellow bishops.
That is what we bishops need to learn. The diplo speak and the confused messaging and the sort of, worrying about words and who we're going to offend. Just speak the truth.